Good afternoon. I don't know if you guys can hear that or if it's just like really muffled at the end there. But good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to... What are we doing? What are we doing? How to crowdfund, particularly comics. But this probably has applications for anyone, everyone, wherever you're doing whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to sell. And so, away we go. Actually, let me open this up. And I'm open to questions, of course. And questions and answers. So, for those who may just be joining, let me see. Let me pop this open so that you can use... come on. There we go. All right. So you can see that my crowdfunding, currently on my final day of my Indiegogo campaign, I am rocking and rolling here. Actually, let me refresh that. That's been a minute since I did. $145,555 for my second comic book, my third campaign. Second comic book in this series, third campaign. So lessons learned from 3 campaigns so far. What to do, what not to do. Any questions and comments are welcome. Let me actually... I don't know if anybody in my green room is available, but that thing is still going. I thought that was over last week. Ha ha ha! You're a funny guy, Eric. All right, let me bring up a new hangout, and I can drop a link in if anybody wants to come in from my green room. Then they can. If not, then it's only you and me, people. You and me. It's only you and me and you. No, me and you and you and me. Forget it. Anyways, paste. Alrighty. Then it's the Bitcoin. I don't have a Bitcoin shirt on. I can't wait for my Lonestar book. AML, right on. Well, I can't wait to get it done and get it to you. Let's see. 24 people watching now. You know the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Like and share. Let's get some more people in here. Hey, P Money. Wait, P Money won, right? P Money, you're the one that... Wait, are you the one that won? Who won the... Lonestar. Thanks, everyone. No, it was Pete Mac. Pete Mac won. Pete Mac, you're in England. Okay, next time, I'm not going to let people who... cost me $15 to send you a free book. That's all right. I didn't make any kind of references to America only. But next time... I'm trying to send people free stuff, but I don't want it to cost me that much to send people free stuff. So, please. You know what? I got another one here. This one has... The imperfection on this one is it looks like there was a piece of sand or two right here, and it might have got sandwiched between 2 issues. And so it's very hard to see, but to me it makes it imperfect. So I will give this away. What if we pay shipping? Okay, if you agree to pay shipping, then I will allow foreign people to also win. So at the end of this video, or you know what, if I end up going really long, maybe I'll do this and then I'll do something else and I'll just kind of break up the time. But stick around. Sometime during this video, I will do a raffle and give away this CGA, Comics Gate Alliance Lonestar Heart of the Hero #1. Again, I sell these for $100, so this is what I would consider a $100 value, or a 0.000049 Bitcoin. $100. Yeah. And so I will make that available to someone. So stick arounders, and let people know. Could you do that? Actually, if you share this out, could you let people know I'm also doing giveaways with this video? Those things are priceless, no matter the grade. Published and also did not contain your art. Wait, what? Oh, wait. No offense to EVS, but I don't think that the Meg campaign shows what people are assuming it does. I think that the primary issues that held it back are that 2 of the 3 offerings were previously published and also did not contain your art. It's entirely possible, but they did contain my writing. So, I mean, if people like my writing, if you liked my writing in Lonestar, I would assume that you would like. I mean, you may not. The subject matter is different. Obviously, it's not superhero stuff. But you know, you might like the other, right? I live in the Lonestar state for crying out loud. Is your book ready? Is which book ready? What are you talking about? Mike hates Canada. No, Valna, that's just a gag. But it's a fun gag. Cause you guys. What if we pitch me? All right. Always blame Canada. That's right, none of your business. Always. Hashtag blame Canada. It all comes back to Bitcoin. Slick Rick, I don't think it is in the Bible that God says no Bitcoin talk on Mondays. Peter Mike, what is up? So yeah, if you guys could, like I was saying, share this out. And when you're sharing it out, please mention that I am doing giveaways on this stream. Let people know. Actually, why don't I do that while I'm sitting here? Share. Twitter. Doing giveaways during this stream. Join and win free comics and maybe some art. There we go. All right. Yeah, and if you guys can go out and share that, that would be fan-diddly-tastic. Okay, so now how to crowdfund successfully. All right, so I'm going to go back to how I was intending on doing this prior to joining this cacophony of cats we call Comicsgate. That was quite the alliteration, if I must say. But sharing it makes it harder for me to win. But it's about the love, P-Money. And plus, 20 of you have not hit the like button yet. So I'm very offended that you have not hit that like button yet. I'm sitting here sharing my life with you, and you don't hit the like button. I don't know what to do. Let's see if we got any more money. Nope. 145,555. 145,555. Yep. All right. 26 likes now. Thank you. All right, so before I came into Comicsgate, I was planning on using crowdfunding as a part of my business model. And my friend... Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if he's around. Let me see if Dennis is around. He's probably not. He's a pretty busy guy. He's a successful crowdfunding magnate. Dennis, are you here? Dennis, are you busy? I imagine that you are. Yeah, he's not on. All right. So my friend Dennis Kako is here. Let me see if I can find it. He's the dude. He does Kickstarter undress. So here we go. Dennis does the undress. Is this on right now? Oh, and he's got a pre-order right now for his next one. Pre-order? Is this live? This isn't live. Is he doing another one right now? Estimated delivery March 2019. Okay, so this was his last one. Okay, and his last one, it's this dress that you can put on and and you wear it. If you're a girl, hopefully you're a girl, and you can change your clothes underneath the dress, right? So like you can go to the beach, you're wearing your bikini, you slip on the undress. It's got little pockets and pulleys and this, that, and the other, and then you can just pack it up in a little thing. And so Dennis has been selling this. This is the 4th iteration. He makes, look at that, almost $300,000. He makes average more than $250,000 every single time he does one of these. These are not the only. Let me see. Where's his pre-order package support? Campaign. How do you find who does this and where his other campaigns are? #1 dress in crowdfunding history. I can't find it, but he does other campaigns. He doesn't just do the undress. And so I sat down with him, and he kind of showed me the ropes, how crowdfunding works, what are the best ways to do about it. So the first thing he told me to do, build up your email list, right? Build up your email list, cross-dressing examinations. And he said, in order to do, a really successful crowdfund, don't do anything until you have an email list of at least 4,000 people. And so, over the past couple of years, I had been building up my email list at conventions, which, getting people's emails at conventions, it's laborious, it's slow, it's painful. Asking people to jot down there, and then like you're trying to read everybody's writing and get it. It was gonna take a good long time, but it's important if there's a way. And then I've discovered there's other ways you can try to gather information, like landing pages, vitally important. So you have a landing page, people can pop in their email list if they're interested in what you're doing. Granted, all of this would have been easier and less time consuming if I just had a ton of money and I could have created ads, blasted out a landing page, and collected emails over that sort of a time period. And then another one of the aspects of crowdfunding that he said that was sort of vital to the whole was finding influencers, right? Finding influencers who are willing to talk about and promote your project, whatever it is. Now, Comicsgate has circumvented the influencer angle of crowdfunding, whereby the Comicsgate model is become your own influencer, right? Wait, Matt, be some on it. Was any indication? What are you guys talking about? Why can't I wear a pretty dress, Mike? Matt V, does Comicsgate still exist? It seems like a dead hashtag. Well, it's I consider Comicsgate the audience. You guys. I consider Comicsgate an ideology whereby people agree on some very basic principles. Different people have slightly different ideologies about what exactly Comicsgate means. Ethan has his description. I have my description. You may have your description. And as long as we all agree that we can slightly disagree, I don't know. Seems like it's alive and well to me. My wife is a doctor. Hikaru, I didn't see it. Now I'm trying to follow your guys' conversation. You are totally sidetracking me. So anyways, so the whole Comicsgate thing and the Ethan, the Richard Meyer model became, heck, just become your own influencer. Now the the way they tend to do this is just that's all they rely on, right? But coming from what Dennis was teaching me before about you build your email list. I mean, you build your email list, and then you market to your email list, right? That has been tremendously beneficial. From my first, so previously I had around 2,500 people on my email list, but they weren't all necessarily, they might have been interested in my art prints, in the stuff I had at conventions, but they weren't necessarily interested in me as a person or my actual comic book storytelling and all that kind of stuff, right? The people I ended up with on my email list from the first campaign, now those are dedicated customers who want this specific book, right? So I can use that campaign to launch the next issue in this campaign, and I have a pretty solid follow through from one campaign to the next. Now the Meg proves that you can't necessarily go from one title to another with abandon and absolute, assurity that going in, I thought, oh gosh, everybody who wants Lonestar is going to want the Meg and Six Gun Samurai and blah blah blah. Clearly not the case, and hey, lesson learned. I'm fine with that, because lesson learned on this, doing a straight line from one to the next, I've gone from 2,400 backers to currently 2,769 backers. And if I leave this open until I begin fulfillment, I don't know, I might have 3,000 backers, right? And then those 3,000 backers will hopefully 80-90% of them jump onto the next campaign for Lonestar 3 and then follow suit. All right. LogiB says, yo, Mike, I got the extra money and backed your books. Got Lonestar 1 and 2 and Monster Hunt. Can't wait. Rock on, LogiB. Thank you very much. I appreciate you very much. So that's kind of the methodology that's been working. You stick to your... Oh, and then on top of that... okay, so he was going to be working on the Pick-a-Bean trading card game with me and the publisher. But ultimately, that's been put on hold. But one of the things he said is, if you want this to be a $500,000 campaign, you have to be willing to spend $25,000 in Facebook advertising. And I'm like, ouch. Ouch. Yeah, we'll get to the perks. Now, I don't have $25,000 to put into Facebook advertising. However, I have... Oh, shoot, hold on a second. This is from my pre-press guy. Okay, hopefully they can take care of that without my interference. Apparently, anyways, we're getting super close to getting print files to the printer for the Meg campaign. So, super close. Man, I'm just like, I need to get this done and out. All right, so part of the great thing about Facebook marketing... John Malin, no, I'm not using my Bitcoin. That's investment. You don't understand. That's investment. If he had 25K, it would be... Stop it. So with Facebook advertising, the great thing about Facebook advertising is they allow you to laser pinpoint your audience. Right? So you can say, and because it's Facebook, everybody lists what they're interested in. It's a marketing perfection. everybody on Facebook, they know your age. They know what you're interested in. They know your likes. They know your dislikes. And so you can go in on Facebook. Hold on. Let me check. I'm going to look at mine here. So my current ad, I just dumped $400 over the last 2 days. I'm getting 25 cents per link click, which isn't bad. Right? That means so far I've spent $200. I've got 544 link clicks. Some goodly percentage of those people, because it's not just some random people, it is targeted advertising. I have, let's see, people who match interests: superhero, Captain America, patriotism, or comic book, and must also match interests: Marvel Comics, Kickstarter, DC Comics, or Indiegogo. So I tailored an audience of not only interest in certain patriotic comics, characters like Captain America, but also are interested in crowdfunding itself, right? So you can laser pinpoint your ads. They'll only go to those people, and because of that, when they click through, you get a much better return. I am getting from this ad about a 400% return on my investment. So last time I did $400 worth of this, I turned around, I had, I think, $1,788 worth of purchases. Now, actually, that's more than 4x. It's getting close to 4.5x. Man, Doug TeNapel is doing this as well. He's getting 8x on investment. And at that point, if I had $100,000 to advertise that, and I got the same results, that would turn around and give me a $450,000 campaign, right? Takes money to make money. So I have to take some of the money out, for this. Like when I ramp up campaign 3, I got to hold back some of the money from campaign 2 to do a hard push on advertising. Because Lord almighty, if you can get 4x on an investment, I mean, that's like Bitcoin right there. Oh, what did I do? Yes, I did. Where's the 75-cent tier for Monster Hunt with Elliot's cover? The 75 cent is it's a throwback. It's not the actual price. It is so sad that now in today's world, the advertisement of the comic of an American hero has to go under the tag of patriotism. What the heck we've become. John Malin, do you want to jump in here and you've run a successful campaign as well. It'd be great to get your input. The link is in the green room. I keep having Earthworm Jim ads pop up on my Instagram. Boom. There you go. See? And it's Earthworm Jim. So you're going to have... That's such an easy target because there's people all over Facebook. They probably have a category of interest. Earthworm Jim as an interest. Right? It's like, oh, I'm interested in Earthworm Jim. Oh, and you're selling me Earthworm Jim. This is why he's making 8x on that investment. You are idiot, but we are idiots. What? Let's see. Don't listen to Mike. He adds many tiers. Okay, let's get to the tiers. No more tears. No, that's not how the song goes. That's not how the song goes at all. Okay, so I like to do a great many confusing tiers. And some people that turns off, right? That does turn off some people. I've heard Richard Meyer say that, if there's more than 2 or 3 tiers, he nopes out. Well, that's Richard Meyer. I'm sure there are other people that feel like that. However, Richard has how many? Well, he had 80,000 subscribers, I believe, at the time he did his book. he had, I think, like 2 or 3 tiers, right? With 80,000 subs, and he turned over $400,000. I have 6,500 subs. I have 14 tiers, and I will probably end up making about half of what Richard did when it's all said and done. I'm going to leave this on. I'm going to leave this open. I'm going to keep advertising. I'm going to keep not all of these tiers up, and I'll probably, hopefully, end up somewhere around $200,000 with a twelfth of Richard's subs. Now, if I had just 3 tiers, buy this comic, buy 2 copies of this comic, whatever, I imagine I would be right around the $40,000 range. Palladium Angel, it might confuse some people, but you can't argue with the results. $145,585, 2,770 backers in 2 months. I'm not going to tell anybody else what to do with their business. I'm telling you what I think has worked. People may complain about the tiers, but I sold... Okay, this is the late risers perk, right? I've sold, I don't know, 25, 30... Actually, here, let me open this up. This may mess me up a little bit. Sold 32 of these at $150 each. The early bird special, I sold 98 at $200 each. The digital comic versions, 93, Monster Hunt. And I grant you that some of these tiers you don't see everything I've sold, but you know what? I can go through here. What would I consider my most successful tier? I would consider that the early bird special. I sold 98 early bird specials at $200 each. That's insane. It has to be confusing when it comes time to ship this all out. No, it's not confusing. It's just not as simple as having everything across the board. Because what I tend to do is I fulfill by the tier, right? So what I have to do is I have to where it gets complicated is the people that buy a whole bunch of different tiers. But really, that's a very small percentage of the people. So I ship by the tier, and therefore it kind of breaks it down and it becomes big chunks of stuff. But I'll take a little extra work to make an extra $100,000, which I guarantee you, if I didn't have all the tiers, I would be at around $40,000-$50,000. So I bought about 4 or 5 tiers, says Hikaru. Dennis Peruch bought every tier, I think, last time around. I don't know where he's at this time. But yeah, I sent him a 13-pound box of comics. It was like this big. It had all the slabbed books. I didn't even put the slabbed books this time. I didn't even offer slabbed books this time. Mike, we are only saying that 2 or 3 tiers is too few, but 25 is too much. I don't have 25 on this. Granted, on the other one I have a lot more tiers on the Meg 6-Gun Samurai, but that's because there's 3 different books on there. This one has 2 different books on it now. And it's doing... I ain't complaining. If you guys want to complain, more power to you. But it is what it is. Figs can't wait for his meal prints. Well, how about metal? I'm going to get you some metal prints instead. Meg is 25 tiers. I know, but it's 3 books. 3 different books. You know? I am actually going to go on the Meg and whack some of those tiers. You know what? I'm going to start fulfilling that pretty soon, so maybe it doesn't even matter. Dennis is the only Facebook Mike needs to know. Just trolling. Da 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 da. So yeah, I mean, if I ever get to the place where instead of 6,500 subs, I have 65,000 subs, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing my email marketing, and I'm doing my Facebook marketing, I think I would be doing, I don't know, I couldn't guess. Honestly, I couldn't guess how much more I would be making. 65,000? Like, that's where Ethan started, right? 65,000. He ended up with 800,000 and change. And I mean, I don't know for sure, but I don't think he did any email marketing. I think I got one update from Cyberfrog in the past year that I can remember. And I'm pretty sure he didn't do any Facebook advertising. If Ethan had dropped 50 grand into Facebook advertising, if he had tailored the right kind of advertising, I don't know, he might have made double. Possible. It's possible. If he just 5x'd, that would be another $250,000. If I didn't have a day job, I'd push Mike on every nationally broadcasted show in the country. Oh yeah, Dennis! That's right. Dennis mentioned me on on Rush Limbaugh. That was fun. How would you redo the Meg campaign? If I were to redo it from the beginning, that's a good question. The Meg campaign, the issues that arose with the Meg campaign weren't so much the campaign itself as sort of some background noise that ended up hitting me in the nuts. John. Oh, wait. John, are you there? John, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
All right, there you are. Let me switch this over so we can see your beautiful avatar. Ladies and gentlemen, the great John Malin. Wait, where the hell are you? Chrome Hangout. Why is...
Yeah, so I went and got Faber-Castell pit pens, an 8-pack, Black Noir and Negro, India Ink.
You just said black 3 times in different languages.
Yeah. Ancre de China, Taita China.
You are so good with other languages.
Yeah, I'm trying to let people know what I got so they too can buy these pens. This is what I'm using for these Cyberfrog trading cards.
Oh, okay. Right on. Yeah, those are waterproof, I think. I'm not a huge fan of the Faber-Castell myself. But yeah, let me know how they go.
Oh, now I got it. What, do they have to be waterproof?
Well,
somebody gonna dip these in water? Oh, it says waterproof permanent on the back.
All right.
Okay. Good.
So what do you think of my tutelage on crowdfunding?
I didn't hear a whole heck of a lot about it. I was interested. What were you talking about? Taking 25 grand and using that for marketing? Where at?
Yeah. So my buddy, who I was showing does Kickstarters, makes like $250,000 to $300,000 every time he does a crowdfunding campaign.
Is this buddy Brian Polito?
No. This is he doesn't do comics. But he's saying that if in order to launch a campaign, couple of primary things: make sure you have a 4,000 person email list interested in your product before you go, and then also, if you want to go big, have at least $25,000 ready for Facebook advertising.
Just Facebook?
Well, you don't really need to go anywhere else. Twitter sucks. Facebook goes to Indie or Instagram.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm curious. What type of product does he offer?
he
You don't
does
have to.
no, he does the thing a thing he does fashion stuff. It's called the undress. It's like a dress girls can put on when like you go to the beach or you go work out and you don't want to go into the locker room, so you throw this dress on, and then it's got all these like slips and hooks and stuff, so you can like slide your hands under your dress, change your clothes while you're just standing out there in public, and
Yeah.
and then yeah, and he's done phenomenally well, and he's kind of he gave me the lay of the land on crowdfunding before I started this, and I was mentioning earlier that crowdfunding had been part of my business plan from 2 years ago, and then Comicsgate came along, and the way Richard and Ethan are doing things, where rather than seeking out influencers to promote your product, we just become our own influencers.
Mm-hmm.
But whereas Richard and Ethan and most of the guys in this space, that's all they rely on. I'm still going back to his whole business plan, where you do the email marketing, you do the Facebook advertising.
Mm-hmm. Now, you did some of that on your first campaign, didn't you?
I did.
Like dollar in, dollar back. What'd you get?
I couldn't tell because I didn't know how to track it right, but it seemed like I thought I was getting maybe like a dollar to dollar, but this time I figured out how to freaking track it, and I'm getting 4x on my campaign on Facebook.
Wait, so are you getting $1 in and $4 back?
Actually, 4.5.
Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah, so
can't really argue with that if you're getting money back.
Yeah.
My only concern is that, and what I would say to other people, especially if you're going to think about dropping that much dime, would be one, wait and see how many other people are doing it and successful. 4 back sounds great. So if other people in this realm of comics are doing as well, then maybe consider doing that. But I say err on the side of caution with what your guy is doing. Is he's doing something for every normie girl, woman that's out there versus
for the audience. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Versus comics, which is a specialized and only certain people are going to be attracted to it.
But that's why Facebook advertising is so ideal, because everyone puts what they're interested on Facebook. They become the perfect target audience because you can tailor your audience to exactly who you want to go to. Right?
Yeah.
So, my audience for my ads, they're patriotic. They like comic books. They like DC. They like Marvel. They like Kickstarter, and they like Indiegogo.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like tailor-made for my particular comic book. Now, Doug is getting freaking 8x because it's Earthworm Jim, but he can target people who are interested in Earthworm Jim. You know, it'd be like, hey, I have a Spider-Man book. I can target people who are interested in Spider-Man, and so he's getting 8x on his investment.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were going to do Graveyard Shift, right, you'd want to do comics, you'd want to do vampires, you'd want to do Universal Monsters, X-Men, whatever. You can make, and then it's not just who you're targeting, but it is also what you're writing, what you're showing. So the ad I have running now that is getting me that 4.5x, it says, looking for a hero you can believe in? Lonestar is a superhero in the classic sense, one who believes in good versus evil and fights for what's right. Come back to comics. They're getting good again. And then I have four pictures from Lonestar in there. And yeah, I've tried other ads. Other ads were getting me like 1-to-1. But that's the thing, you have to be willing to put the time in to tailor ads, to tailor the message to the audience. So you tailor the message and you tailor the audience. And then when you find something that's getting you good returns, go for it. It takes time, it takes finesse. It's not a automatic, like, well, I'm dumping $100,000 in, I should get $400,000 back. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, well, I guess Well, I don't know because if you leave your campaign left open indefinitely, then it would be hard to tell. Where are you at right now with Lone Star?
145,665.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna definitely get 150 or better, and you have like 9 hours left, I think.
9 hours left.
Yeah, if you could throw up on Ethan's, you could be real close to 175, 200.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. But
I'll take
yeah,
150 though.
I
I'll
think
tell you what,
with
bruh. I'll take 150.
yeah, well, heck yeah, yeah, 150 is great. That's my goal with Graveyard Shift. So basically, my point is that I guess that we'll be looking at Graveyard Shift Volume 2 as a bit of a control on that then. Because I haven't ever messed with Facebook advertising. We did pretty well with Volume 1, but I am aware that this is rolling off of Jawbreakers.
Hmm.
Everybody was very hungry for cool stuff. So hopefully everybody's still excited for comics, and when Graveyard Shift rolls out, we'll see what that does in its campaign time.
Yeah,
So
and
because there won't be Facebook advertising, and then if I find that it was a little disappointing, then what I can do is later on I can come back and reconsider doing some of that stuff and working it into a budget. So my budget all pretty much went for additional material for Volume 2.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right. Well, I'm just telling you what my dude suggested, and
Mm-hmm.
what my results have been so far. And plus, again, like that. Let me see if I can find it on my thing. That actually resulted in. Let me go to. Dang it! I don't. Something is wrong with my Chrome. I'm trying to get you a actual buyer result. What the heck? Where is it? Lonestar? No, I need Chrome. Dadgummit.
Dennis Peruch wants to know: will Graveyard Shift Volume 2 reach or achieve comic book perfection? I don't know if it'll get perfection. My goal for my perfect comic is actually with Project Thundar, because I will be writing and drawing that. Like that's my one. Like I want to hang it up on my shelf for the rest of my life type book and pull it down and show
All right,
somebody.
all right.
Graveyard Shift for sure. I'm drawing my butt off on it, and it looks. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. Um, but yeah, I mean, in terms of like for me, what the perfection would be like, every page is this like composition, like just explosion, and it's hard to do when you're constrained with a script. So when I do Project Thunder, I'll be able to manipulate everything as I want to on the page. So that will be the comic book perfection. Did
That
you find what
is
you're looking for,
your
Mark?
magnum opus. Yeah. So what I had to do is actually create a secondary Indiegogo account so that I could create a new link and track exactly. And I'm only using this link on Facebook advertising. So, like I said, it's $400 in, 1,778 out. That's roughly 4.5x. 23. I know it's only 23 people, but that's 23 supporters that
Mm-hmm.
hopefully 20 of them will come back for number 4 or number 3, right?
Oh yeah, like double dipping on that, right?
Absolutely. Well, not
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Hopefully, you're making lifelong fans,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's not even. That's why on the first one, when I wasn't really keeping track very well, I was like, look, if I get a 1-to-1 ratio, and I'm just breaking even on my advertising, I'm okay with that because a good percentage of those people will come back for the next one because I keep in touch with them through email marketing as well. And every time I send out an email blast, I get a nice bump of sales.
Yeah.
So email marketing, Facebook marketing,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah. Definitely something for people to consider. I'll consider it as well. Like I said, I'm gonna let Graveyard Shift Volume 2 run as like a control and see what we can do, because I always figure that a lot of the growth, and it doesn't mean that Graveyard Shift will have any growth at all. Again, I mean there's a cooling off period. There's a lot of things that factor in, but just from the growth of everybody's channels, I feel like that is going to, and by itself, at least get us back to a matching point, if not an improvement point. So when I compare how well yours does compared to mine over that 60-day period, then I'll feel a little bit more comfortable. I mean, everything's new still. So for me, it's just a lot about trying to figure out, getting more data on everything. So
and that's the great part is, I'm coming in here and I'm sharing my experience with you. You share your experience. Mm-hmm. Everybody is sharing their experience of what's working, what's not, and then we can all just take the best of what's working. Slick Rick says,
and then everybody in the audience can learn from our mistakes and improve upon everything as well. I mean, everybody's a part of the experiment, really. So
yeah. Slick Rick says the Facebook ad stats have the exact conversion rate. If you're right, that will have changed my mind. My exact conversion rate comes through knowing like I said, the specific link I'm using for Facebook ads is only being used on my Facebook ads. So I know exactly how much I've spent and what the conversion is. So it was $400 in, $1,778 out. The money I've spent over the last day, because I'm putting in $400 just in yesterday and today, that hasn't come into my calculations yet, because there's a lag on Indiegogo, so it's not like instantaneous. As soon as somebody buys something, it gets clicked over. That's what tripped me out, because when I spent the first $400, I ended up with about I think like $600, and I'm like, oh man, this isn't, I mean, I'm glad, but I don't really have the spare money to be dumping into continuing this ad. And then after a few days, those sales registered into Indiegogo, and I'm like, 1778. I'm like, crap. Like I should have. I wish I had more money to spend on advertising.
I bet you do. Yeah. That's your gambling personality, Mike. Shout out to Tarantula Catcher, who asked for a shout out.
Shout out. Liam for $5 says, Graveyard Shift is a really top quality work. I do want to talk to folks about competitive release rates and staying in the mind of the customer, but that's for later. Okay. Well, thank you, Liam. Ben Pachetti
sorry.
Do kids even read comics today? My first was Incredible Hulk number 261. Imagine the poor kid who reads The Unstoppable Wasp. Well, if their first comic is Lonestar, they're going to be hooked for life.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Hooked on Lonestar.
This is where the good stuff is at now.
Yeah. What were you going to add?
J.J. Abrams' son is writing Spider-Man. I mean, there's no hope for writers at Marvel anymore, because everyone's going to be the son or the nephew of a celebrity. So, all the good talent is going to naturally work its way into the independent market.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this has been the best experience of my career.
Good. Good to hear, yeah.
I'm sure you echo that.
Yeah. Comic-wise, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, aside from getting coffee for Rob Liefeld, I'm sure.
I don't think I ever actually did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think I ever got him a coffee. Maybe a Starbucks or something. Possible. It's possible. But most of the times we went to Starbucks, I would always skedaddle over to, there was a Kinko's right there, and I'd just go over there and start making copies. Then I'd come back, and he'd be all situated. So.
Making copies.
Peter Mike wants to know if I ever talked about this ads and such with your boy. No, when we did Jawbreakers, I knew, that Richard was already coming up on 60,000 subs. It's clear that, people were attracted to him. He had a magnetism. And even so far as me even wanting to go on his show, I don't think I ever asked him a single time to go on his show to help promote, because I feel like he was already doing everything right. So why would I want to go in there and stir the pot? He's really good on his shows solo, and if I go on there and start being belligerent or something like that, I don't want to mess up his game. Right. So he was doing everything just fine on his show as is. So, it was Richard's show, and let him run it. Yeah. So I never got involved on anything like that. If he ran ads, I'm not sure. I don't believe he did, but he could have.
Yeah, I don't think Ethan does.
Yeah.
He probably would have mentioned it.
Yeah. I mean, once you have a really powerful platform, I don't know how necessary it is. Could it help? Sure, I guess. But if you're able to energize a fan base, just like other YouTubers, they may have, 100,000 subs, 200,000, 300,000 subs, but if they can't energize their base, then I don't know how well that's really going to translate. I mean, once you're at 300,000 subs, I mean, 5% of that is going to be gangbusters for you. So anything over that is great.
Yeah.
But energizing your fan base is what's really, really important. So, and I think you can also kind of tell on that when people are doing live streams, like how many people are they pulling in? Are they pulling in, a few hundred? Are they pulling in 1,000?
Yeah, how many people ended up watching that stream last night?
What? Oh, Star Wars Girl?
Yeah.
I don't know how many of the total views were. I think it was an audience of about 300.
Yeah, live. I'm just wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. My computer's very slow. That Star Wars Girl. Bing.
Oh, weird. Your cursor goes all over the
I know, right?
reveal, even when we don't see it. Yeah.
Let's see videos.
Because I'm like, why is Mike circling my avatar? What's going on?
Oh, it's not even up anymore. She took it
Oh,
down.
really?
She's all about the algorithm, I guess.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody says don't leave live streams up.
Hey, you got a super chat. Why don't you read it while I'll go to the bathroom?
Okay. Alan Walker for $4.99. Thank you. Mr. Malin, will you have a tier in Graveyard Shift Volume 2 campaign that also sells Volume 1 for us poor souls who missed out? Yeah. So we'll have a new variant cover for issue 1 that people will be able to snag that. And I believe the idea is that it's going to be in a tier with Volume 2. So it'll be one quick buy. I don't quote me, but I think it's a $50 tier. So, yeah. So we're still working out all the details on that. I needed to get stuff off to be colored. So once we have all this stuff together, I'll start building out the Indiegogo. When I did it last time, I did it like the day before. Don't do that. So, maybe give yourself, a couple days, 3 days, something like that. Just double check, make sure everything is on the up and up when you launch it. You want your shipping rates taken care of. I also understand there's new features that Mike was having with drop-down windows, and I'm going to have to familiarize myself with that. And I saw someone in chat was talking earlier, sorry, I don't remember who it was, about, like a guide on doing these crowdfunds. So I would really like to be able to, when I'm setting up this next campaign, do some live recording. I mean, I'll have to go in and edit and blur out all the private information. But it might be useful in showing people how to set up the Indiegogo. And then anything past that. I'm trying to get everyone involved to do how-to videos. Mark Polton was going to do a how-to on shipping. I don't think he got around to doing that. So it's hard. It's hard when you can't just, say, hey, where's that? But yeah, I will try to be sure that everybody knows exactly what they have to do when it comes to doing a crowdfund. Almost like a how-to or,
that's what I'm doing here. It's a how-to.
Well, they want one video that's going to be like 30 minutes from front to back and show you everything. Guide. Yeah. So not something that they have to sift through for, fart jokes.
Well, I'm also trying to sell a comic book here.
Mm-hmm.
This is my last day of this campaign. 8 hours left. Let's see. Let me do a refresh real quick. Let me turn this off. Restream chat. Wait, that's not the right one. Chrome Hangout. That's the right one. Now at 145, 775. So we are seeing some movement. Maybe I should go dump some more money into advertising.
I bet you would.
I would, man. I'm gonna set aside like, I don't know, 5-10 grand for the next one, and just
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
push hard.
Mhm. Yeah, and
Uh,
if I keep seeing like good result, like if Graveyard Shift, well, I don't know if it'd be underperforming, but if it doesn't do as well as yours, and then you do another 10 grand budget for your marketing next time, and if I see it significantly jump, then I'll probably start doing that as well.
well,
So,
I'll let you know exactly what the follow through is. Like,
hmm
if this next $400 doesn't do 4x, then I'll let you know.
hmm
P Money says, explain why this is, explain that why is this grammar more satisfying than getting to work on some of the great heroes like Superman, Cable, etc. Well, working on Superman, Wolverine, that's like a kid's dream, right? It's like when you're a kid, you're
hmm
always drawing Superman, you're always drawing Wolverine, you're always drawing Batman or whatever. Um, but getting to develop your own stuff, I'm more of a creator than just an artist, and so that part of me like releases, and just my brain just starts going in all these different directions. Like I said, I've had all some of this some of the stories that I'm taking from to build Lone Star are 20 years or older, because I've been a creator, but I've very rarely had the outlet where I thought, well, this would actually be worth my time to take my creations and develop. I've written screenplays, I've written treatments, I've done web comics, I've done, but this, where I can just lay everything out on the line, doing my own art, my own stories, and putting all my effort into it, because I'm not sitting here trying to get 5 pages a week done in order to pay my mortgage. That that
hmm
that is a freedom, but a freedom that that pursues my ultimate goals. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
it's phenomenal. I love this. This has been the best time of my career.
Yeah, and for me, it's when you deal with characters like a Superman or a Spider-Man or these huge icons, Marvel, DC. It's it's that they're removed from the original creator. So what that does is that incentivizes everyone on a certain level to want to be able to get in there and steer the character in a certain way. So I definitely wanted to have some input on Thunderbolts, on Cable. I got zero. So I was able to do a little bit of the design for the Thunderbolts guys, but everything else was already, figured out. Creatively, it was editorial and the writer. They wanted no input from me, so
Oh,
that takes away a lot of the
motivation.
passion,
Yeah,
yeah, for the
yeah,
artist to be like, oh, so I'm just gonna draw whatever you guys tell me, and I'm just a cog.
yeah. You're a
So
pencil jockey.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's how I felt, man. I felt exactly the same way. It drove me freaking bananas.
Yeah. So, because these are so far removed from the original creators, they feel like they should be steerable. Everybody wants to get in and steer it a little bit. If I was working with, I don't know, was it Ditko and Kirby, or not Kirby, Stanley. If I was working with Stanley and he was telling me this is what's happening, I wouldn't be like, well, Stan, because he's Stan freaking Lee and that's his baby. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I would definitely be less for wanting to throw my input all over, someone that I'm working with, and this is their baby. Unless they were like, "Hey, give me your input," and then I'd be like, "Oh, okay. Well, what about this, that?" So
Yeah. Dark Admiral asks, why not motivate your fans, customers to advertise for you, kind of like what Doug, Elliot, and Brian are doing? Have I not done that? What kind of a motivation do you need to spread the good word about Lone Star and my channel and John's channel?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if are they doing like a giveaway or something
I'm
like
doing a
that. I don't
giveaway
know.
on this show.
Yeah.
At some point in the show, I'm going to be giving away Comicsgate Alliance cover.
Mm-hmm.
So probably do that in a little bit, and then if the show keeps going longer, I'll find something else to do to give away.
Nice.
114 watching now. Maybe if I get up to 150, I'll do the giveaway. So guys, if you promote this, get more people in here. Once we get up to 150, I will do the giveaway for that book, and then I'll figure out something else to give away. Maybe some original art.
Yeah, and if you hit that like, that helps on advertising too. So hit the like button. It gives Mike's channel a little more attention, and by proxy, whatever he's talking about. Jersey Devil asks, John, do you think it's best to start crowdfunding when you're done with the comic, or should one capitalize on crowdfunding early? I think if you have that luxury of, finances, whatever, then yeah, go ahead and do the whole thing from top to bottom and then put it out. But also you have to think about whether or not you'll actually make a return on it. Just because you love it doesn't necessarily mean that other people are going to love it. But the idea of crowdfunding is to actually raise the money to have any project or product built. So don't feel bad if you only get 5 pages and everything else has to be done post campaign, because that is the idea of crowdfunding. So
Right.
But yeah, no, I suggest for most people, again, I say get $1,000, hire a really good quality artist, a really good quality colorist, get those 5 pages looking great, and then launch your campaign from there. Because if there's no interest, you're going to find out, and it only costs you $1,000. I know it sounds like a lot, but in terms of building a business, it's really not that much.
John says, proud to have backed Lonestar and Monster Hunt. Right on, John. Thank you very, very much. Ben says, I will accept 1 whole Bitcoin for my 9.8 Lonestar Comicsgate cover. I will too. John Malin, awesome, because I think I'm going to need to hire an artist. I want this book to be as good as it possibly can be, and I need more time to improve my own art. Yeah, don't try to jump in here if you're not ready. We want all of these to be successful, and they have to be successful on their own merits, right? People jumping into this space thinking, hey, I'm slapping the Comicsgate hashtag on everything, I should get rich. That's not going to happen.
And Jersey, if you're objective enough to know that your art isn't at that level, then that's good. That means you got a good head on your shoulders, and hopefully that'll translate to you making good decisions throughout your project.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to hop into a book if you're really not ready. I mean, drawing a comic is a lot of work. It's not as easy as it looks. Draw 10 pages, see how you feel after that. If you think you can do it. But yeah, make all the right moves, man. Hire the right people. It's small investment. $1,000 sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot of money at all. And but the platform, people don't forget the importance of the YouTube platform itself. That's the engine that moves the sales. So you can always hop on there for free, well, other than the cost of electricity, internet, whatever. But you can essentially get online for free at any time of day for as long as you want, and talk to people that are all your potential customers, just like Mike does, like I do, like Ethan, Richard. YouTube is the engine. The artist, the quality of the art, that's the gas in the tank. That's how far you're gonna go.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to have your engine, or you got nothing.
John is wise. It's the only time I'm ever gonna say that.
Clip that.
That'll be your ringtone. John is wise. John is wise. Yeah. What size are the metal prints on the Late Riser? So 2 of them are 6x9, and 1 of them will be 9x12 because it will be 2 covers. So nice big. A 9x12 is it's the size I do a lot of my. I don't know where it is. My sketches on. So good size 9x12, and then 2 of the smaller ones. So you can frame those and then still read your comics. Yeah, I understand how cool metal covers are, but it's like you want to just kind of hang those and then they're behind a frame, and then
Yeah, they really don't need too much of a frame because they already have kind of a gloss to them, right?
yeah, it's true. You can hang them. You can just take a piece, if you want. You can stick a piece of foam core on the back or one of those little hangers, and just hang it straight. Yeah, and it is polyurethane, so if it gets dusty or anything, just a soft cloth, and it doesn't scratch or anything.
Yeah, because like that's what I would want to do is I'd want to be able to get my eyeball like close to it and be like, ooh, look at that. That's cool how the blacks are. You know.
For Kendo. Also make sure that you are doing the work at a level you're expecting to do the work at. I can color a page a day of one type of comic, but a different type takes like 3 to 5 days per page. Fair. And we are up to 145,853, so we are moving along on Lonestar. Soul of the Soldier.
Excellent.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, though. I'll be glad to be out of campaign mode.
Yeah.
It's work. It's work.
Oh,
I want to
no.
get back into production mode. And
Did you pretty much have to shut down drawing when you launched your campaign? Because I thought
Well-
you were at like page 20 something.
yeah, I'm on 28 now. So I did do a little bit, but I kept doing other people's covers. So where I should be probably on page 32, 33, 34 maybe. Instead of that, I was doing other people's covers. The metal prints are on aluminum, Liam, so there's no oxidation.
Yeah, I had to stop taking on covers as well.
Yeah.
So I got dreams too.
I still have one more to do, and have been asked to do an additional one, which I actually do want to do, but I don't know. I'll see if I can get once I'm back in production mode, see if I can find time for that. Evan says, so when you get back into D Live mode, Evan, I need your help or something, and I have no idea why D Live is not streaming. Take it easy, Dennis. See you at the next job. 121 people watching now. 122. Come on, guys. Let's get this up to 150 and we can do that giveaway. You want the book? We need... Oh, now it's up to 125. Wait, is that what I said? 127. People are pouring in.
Excellent.
Now down to 125. It fluctuates. Draken coloring some concept art. Right on. Yeah, so any other questions on crowdfunding, guys? I think I hit all the major points. Yeah, and I think the advertising, the email marketing, that stuff is really somebody like Richard, somebody like Ethan, somebody like probably that Star Wars girl, people with 100,000 or more subs. It's not a necessity. I mean, I think honestly it would help. I think if Ethan dumped $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 into advertising, he would see remarkable results. But obviously, he didn't need to. He made $800,000 on one freaking comic book. So, not that I'm jealous. I'm not jealous.
Yeah. Well, it comes down to risk versus reward.
Right.
So if he's able to make $500,000 off of stuff with zero advertising, and if he's comfortable with natural growth, then cool. But yeah, if he wanted to risk $25,000, $50,000, or I think you said earlier up to $100,000 to try and make $1 million or $2 million, then I mean.
Well, here's the thing: it's not like you just dump $100,000 into it or $25,000 or whatever, right? You create the ad, and then you do like $20 to $40 worth of testing on the ad. If you see that if it's costing you $1 per click, you end that ad. You try another ad. The ad I have running right now is costing me about 25 cents per click, which in online advertising, that's actually a decent reward. And again, the fact that the people who are clicking are already targeted as the audience who should be interested in my product, then that's why it's turning around and getting me that kind of a 450% return. So yeah, like I said, that it takes time, it takes finesse, it takes paying attention, and but if you can create a handful of ads, man, if you create an ad that was so enticing to people that it's like 10 cents a click, holy crap, dude, you would make so much freaking money advertising with that ad. And I after I'm out of campaign mode, I might try to finagle a few different ads. Once I hit that 25 cent an ad thing, though, I was like, oh my gosh, good.
Yeah.
So even says DLive tech support is horrible, but I'll reach out to some people and see what's going on. Right on. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what even BackerKit has a program whereby that's what Tenaple's doing is, they were creating a bunch of different ads and they would test them, $20-$40 worth of testing, see what kind of return they were getting on those, and then they take the top 2 or 3 ads that are getting the best return, and then they just dump a bunch of money into those ads. And man, if you're getting 8x on your freaking ads,
yeah,
that's money.
Yeah, at least he'll build a larger audience with the Earthworm Jim, and then when he launches Bigfoot Bill whatever book 2,
yeah,
he'll probably have a significant bump over book 1, but
yeah.
we'll have
he'll have a hell of an email list, tell you what. I wonder what he's at now. 45, 850, 35. Let me look him up real quick. Indiegogo.
I've decided not to use my smallest pen to draw all this. What am I going to render with? Nothing. So I need to go. I'm going to try a size F for funky.
So look at that. Earthworm Jim right now, he's got 3,627 backers. That means he's got 3,627 emails, which is a phenomenally good email list,
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And, backer number is really the important thing for me, too, because, prices change. Like international, we're planning one tier, which is probably our biggest tier, that when it goes international, it's going to be pretty close to what the actual cost is per country, because it's going to be pretty much maxed out on weight for these Gemini mailers.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to say? Something about cost. I don't know. I lost it. Sorry. See, that's what happens when I try drawing and
talking.
Yeah.
Justin Ward asks, Blacklist Universe, if you could do it over again, would you associate yourself with controversial entities like EVS and Comicsgate, despite the audience they provide? Hell yeah. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a little controversial myself. So I feel right at home.
Yeah. Yeah, most of us are controversial, and at some point you just say, "Screw it, I'm comfortable with it."
I remember probably a year and a half, 2 years ago, maybe before Ethan had the SJW Dogs of War set upon him, when he was saying nobody's ever been blacklisted from Marvel or DC, and I'm like, brother.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to announce it, but I
mean, they don't.
It's clear their intent is, one world view with SJWs in there.
Yeah, Slick Rick says, "LOL, Mike creates most of the controversy." Liam for $5 Australian. How do you accurately calculate per country when shipping to each state varies so much? It's been doing my head in. I'll let you answer that because I'm not doing that. I'm doing a one worldwide shipping rate, and then if it costs me, I'm charging. If it costs me a little bit more, I'm just gonna eat it.
What we're doing is, well, we're not doing it per state. We're doing it. We're going to go by country, but we're going to take our prices from what we did for our first campaign, and we're going to, find what are a comfortable price within that. So if it costs us, $23 to $25, I don't know. I'm just putting numbers out there, but if it costs us, or even $20 to $25 for, say, Sweden for a package, then we're going to say, okay, well, this package is going to probably cost about that much. Maybe we'll put it at like 21, 22. So, so we're just going to use known information, and whatever if shipping prices have gone up since then, we'll figure that in as well. So,
yeah,
but I think the actual shipping, because Mark has the program, so he has a scale, so it should be able to tell him when he's doing the package, right? Yeah. So if you get a scale with, like, I think we use stamps.com. So if you get a scale, you should be able to pretty much figure out what it's going to cost you to send somewhere to Sweden, and then you put that into the Indiegogo shipping rate. So,
yeah, I actually use ShipStation.
Mm-hmm.
It actually makes things fairly easy, especially I haven't used Stamps.com by itself, but I asked Brian Polito, I'm like, what should I use for shipping? He's like, ShipStation. You'll save a ton of money. So I listened to Brian. He's been doing this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
John, don't do the Doug approach. $65 to ship to the UK. I just gave away a comic today, earlier. Oh, we're at 134. If we get 16 more people in here, we'll do the giveaway. My giveaway from the first live stream I did today cost me $15 because they were in the UK. And I'm like, whatever.
Doug is shipping one. He's shipping a hardcover, and I don't know how many hardcovers he's shipping, but I'm not sure what our costs were to the UK. I mean, Mark has all that information. So, but for so here's what we did with our first campaign. We had domestic set at $10 flat. We had international set at, I believe, $12 flat. And we knew that we would get, around probably 80 to 90% of our sales would all be domestic in the US. And we would use whatever extra came from that domestic to hopefully wash out as much as we could on the international, because international is going to be significantly more than $12. So that worked out pretty well for 2,200, I think, product or packages shipped. I think it was. We paid about $14,500 in shipping. So with this new package, we're maxed out. So we have volume 1, same amount of pages. That's the plan. Volume 2 is going to be right around the same ballpark. The supplemental is going to be, I think, about 80 pages. So that's about the same size as volume 1, volume 2. Supplemental, that's going to have, I guess I can announce it. We're planning to get Nerd Wonder back for one more little graveyard shift book, which she did in the first campaign. So there'll be a part 2. But then we also have our talent search winners are all doing, I think it's 20 pages a pop. So yeah, so about 80 pages, all in the supplemental stuff. So that's 3 books, all about the same size as the original graveyard shift campaign. And that weight adds up. Once you go past 2 books, it goes up to the next level of weight. So we're biting it at that point. So international for that package, that larger package, which will probably be volume 1, volume 2, plus supplemental, that's going to cost. So I'm not sure that our washing things out for that amount of money is going to work. So for everything else, if you just bought a single book, then that's fine. Your shipping rate is still going to be $12 if you're international. But if you go for the one package that has it all, then you will probably be paying whatever it is to get that to you. So
you're okay taking the hit, because standard international on a single comic for me was $15.
yeah, whatever we set the prices at, international will be a flat rate. So we may go up a couple bucks, but international will be a flat rate. Just like we did last time, we're gonna hope that most people are gonna there's gonna be plenty of people getting domestic again, 80 to 90%, and then a few people are gonna maybe just want to get a couple books. But if everybody goes into that international, then I can't take that at a $15 flat fee.
Yeah. Last time for me, it was 15% of my purchases were international. Let me check where they are now. On this one, I think it's slightly more. But like when I say $15, that's just the cost of the actual shipping. That's not the packaging, and it sure as hell isn't including my time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm donating my time to doing all this packing.
Mm-hmm.
Or donating. I mean, you're buying stuff for me, so I'm fine with that. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. That's there's I am United States. I'm well over 20. I'd probably say I'm 22% international this time.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah, and it doesn't sound like a big thing. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a big thing, but especially when you're like doing it how I'm doing it, that whatever 10%, 7% increase, that's tens and $20 per package.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful. You want to make it as comfortable as you can. I think and that's what I liked about Volume 1 was that we were able to keep that for all international backers, whatever it was. I think it was $12. So I think that worked out really good, and I'm comfortable with that. So when I get around to doing Project Thundar, I will probably strip it back to where it's not maxed out weight-wise. We're going to see how this goes, but I like the flat fee of $12. I think if I was international, I'd be comfortable with that. So especially when whoever that was put 65 for Europe. So I think our American fans, are fine with $10. And they know that it's going to just make it possible for our European and international fans to get something at a reasonable price. So
I don't like the idea of.
I know you don't like it.
Mitigating international. I'd rather eat it myself than try to pass that cost along to US.
Yeah, but as a consumer, flat out that it's the $10 for shipping and handling. If all I have told people was it's $10 for shipping and handling, they say, "Oh, okay." Yeah, but it's $10 for shipping, handling, and to make it so the international people can get it for about the same price.
Gotcha. I would just leave that last part off.
Oh, I'm just telling people. I'm letting people understand the reasoning behind everything.
Yeah.
So that's the truth. That's how it is.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah. And I don't think $10 is insane. So
no, it's not. It's not. Let's see. What am I at? 145, 895. Have we moved? 145, 890. We're so close to 146. I mean, $5. Can somebody just throw $5 at that so we can get to 146? That's the worst when you're like right there. Darth Cisco says $10 is outrageous, John.
Mm-hmm. Larry Romano says, "Does Trump know about this, Malin?" No. Yeah. No, guys, like I said, just think about it as shipping and handling. But I'm telling you, it's going to make it so, it's not extra money going in my pocket. It's extra money making it so international people can get it. Otherwise, they're going to be paying $65, and no one's going to be happy with that. I'm trying to make everybody get something. Yeah,
get some. Glad Mike handled that. Beat me to it as well. Yeah, that was just getting really annoying. Let's see.
Oh, give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute. I'll be right back.
All right. Then we can get a good look at Lonestar, Soul of the Soldier, $145,895. Featured perk, the Monster Hunt Late Risers deal, featuring 3 metal prints as well as all 4 covers of Monster Hunt, all signed. And the prints will be signed and numbered 1 of 100. So get on there and get some. Aloha level 3. All right, we need 13 more people in here. Guys, if you're not sharing and telling people to come in so that you can win this beautiful Comicsgate Alliance Lonestar Heart of the Hero #1, featuring the first appearance of Cyberfrog of the Comicsgate era. And Salamandroid, and literally the first appearance anywhere of Rainbow Brute and Nightmare, and yeah, all the other associated and sundry characters. I need to get 150 people in here before I can do that giveaway. It is signed, Jiminy Cricket. It is signed, and it will be polybagged, and it will be folded up in a nice folded 11x17 corrugated cardboard, shipped straight to your grubby little hands. And yeah, and get some of that. You guys use quality packing materials. Those costs and are appreciated. Some have sent their books in bubble envelopes. Not the best way to do it. I know. Hello, my niece Mia. And you guys all know Eden. Mia, come on in. Yeah, see, you're right there. Oh. Say hi. Doesn't she look just like me? No. No, that's Eden. Eden looks just like me. No?
It's kind of mean.
You look like my hat. You look like I'm wearing a Mia hat. Mike threw up link. I'll throw in $5, Mike. I don't understand. What kind of link? $5 tip jar? How do I do a tip jar? I don't understand.
Oh yeah. You can just put up a tier where people just give you $5.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's a tip.
All right.
It's like, I don't want to buy your book, but here's $5.
All right, where's that? Where do I find that? Campaign editor?
I don't know. You just make it somehow.
Really?
Never done one.
Basics, content, perks. You mean a new tier?
Yeah, it would be a different tier.
Perks. All right, I'll do it. Hold on.
Sure I don't know if they're useful. I don't know. They come off a little panhandly to me, but I'd rather people buy a book.
I'd rather people buy a book too. I think his point is that I'm only $5 away from 146. So
you're gonna make a tier for just that $5.
I'm gonna make a $5 tier so someone can give me $5. He said that Brian did it. Brian did it?
Yeah, people do them a lot.
Really?
A lot of campaigns have them, yeah.
Oh. I don't see one on Bigfoot Bill.
Yeah, it's usually smaller campaigns.
Like mine. Little bitty campaigns like mine.
Yeah.
Alright, let's look up Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch. Yeah, Thunder Punch.
See, everybody likes
Kanan.
Everyone's like, oh, Kanan's such a nice guy. If you guys knew how he was just trying to rub it in everyone's faces on these cards, you wouldn't be saying that. So I'm working on the Kanan Destroyer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Destroy him. All right, I'm not gonna put a tip jar. Sorry, that just. It's not my shing. Not my shing. All right, I'm gonna move Malin down here though, and then squish him down.
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh yes, I did. I'm gonna replace. I mean, sorry, Old Glory, but I'm actually gonna replace the flag with John Malin.
Whoa.
That way, I can also have.
It is controversial.
There he goes. Now I got my Indiegogo and my John Malin. My John Malin.
Hey.
All right. Chrome Hangout. Let me drop this down. You got to get into this OBS thing, Malin.
I might have to because I keep getting notifications about Hangout disappearing.
Oh yeah, shoot. Yeah, so we'd have to end up doing this on Skype or something. Right?
No, I don't know. Do you use Hangout to get in here?
On OBS? No, I just
Yeah.
use Hangouts for you for when I want guests on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably be using OBS then too, wouldn't I? I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Well, they're just trying to make it harder for people to stream, huh?
Yeah.
YouTube sucks.
Oh, I'm sure they got a reason. I mean, maybe they're planning on doing something bigger and better. They just haven't really let on that that's the case.
Yeah. Because they're
Like
trying to
maybe
make
there's
it look.
a secret type of platform coming out. I don't know. Or streamer, whatever you call them.
Eden's friend is shook. That's not Eden's friend. That is Eden's cousin, my niece.
Oh, what'd they say about her?
She looks shook.
Oh, why's that?
I don't know.
Family?
I don't know.
You can tell us, Mike. Is it family problems?
Yeah, she's got issues, man. This kid. No, you don't need a new tier. People can give you money without backing a tier just by hitting the back it button at the top of the campaign page. All right, so somebody give me $5 so I can get over this stupid hump. It's kind of driving me nuts. It's just sitting there at 8. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, it's what? How did that happen? It went from 990. Shoot, was it 995? Gosh, now I'm losing my mind. It's at 953 now. So now I need $47 to get over the hump.
Probably someone backed out to go to a higher tier, so they give you their $5.
I hope so. Either that or I was doing the math wrong. It's entirely possible. All right, Lindsay just got another. Liam Gray for $5 Australian. The election is coming up. They took away the ability to live stream for folks under 1,000 subs, and now they're getting rid of live streams. Coincidence? No, it's not live streams they're getting rid of. It's Google Hangouts. So they're making it harder because it's, with Hangouts it's so easy to live stream. You just hit that button and go. I was at $8.95 refunded. I was at $8.95 and now I'm at $9.53. So yeah, I was doing the math wrong.
That's not good for the stereotype.
I'm a dummy. I'm a big dummy. Sorry, buddy. If somebody would just please buy something for $47, now I could.
Yeah, call your mom and apologize right now.
I know.
Was your mom? What are they called?
No, my mother was not a tiger mom at all.
Tiger mom. Yeah.
She would criticize my art. She was not a complimentary person ever, but she never pushed us hard to maintain grades and stuff. So I'm a big dummy when it comes to the math.
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying it.
Well, that's good that she was pushing you on the art, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Most moms, all they ever say is, looks great.
Well, because she was an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tweeted the live stream and the IG link, and we are not getting up to 150 watchers. Should I just do this giveaway anyways, John? What do you think?
No.
No?
I think you should.
Stick to my guns. I need 150.
150.
I need 150.
They told you to make your fans work for it.
Yep, that's right. That's right. So fans, you're gonna have to work for it. Yeah, when is Hangouts going away? I don't know. It said soon. So
yeah, so I better figure out this OBS pretty quick.
Yeah, it's not that hard actually, and it's free, so
Yeah.
Is working on my next project. It explores different comic genres. Do you think I should hire a couple different artists to explore separate art styles, or try to get one that can do multiple styles? I'm not a fan of anthology type books myself. I like, if I want to buy a book for an artist, I want that artist to do the whole thing. Just my personal preference.
Yeah, just look at their samples, look at their sequentials that they should have already put on a website somewhere. They should be available. Or just ask them, say, I'm looking for samples of your work. And if they draw sequentials, then they already got them. You don't need to see new ones. But get the style that you want. Don't get someone and try to change them into something else.
True. Could pull a Cecil on Mike and keep refunding like he did Nasser.
Oh, did Cecil do that to Nasser?
Yeah, he would refund him and repurchase and refund and repurchase all the time, just to mess with Nasser. It's funny. Where's Cecil, man? Mike's new crisis actors.
He's strengthened this week. He doesn't do a whole lot.
What is the giveaway? Asks Hadoken77. The giveaway is this $100 value. The Comicsgate Alliance signed first Lonestar Heart of the Hero. First appearance of the modern era Cyberfrog, Salamandroid, Rainbow Brute, and Nightmare. Plus, a bunch of other characters that you all are already familiar with. So, this is the giveaway. I got to get up to 150 people watching in order for that to happen. So you have to get out there. I know it works at cross purposes because that means there's more people in here, but you need to get more people in here, which means you need to call your mother, call your brother, call your Aunt Lucy, say, could you please just come in here for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And then
if everyone goes right now to your Twitter, you don't have to bother anybody. Just share the link to Mike's stream here, and that's it. I guarantee people will show up.
Yep. We only need 14 people now. 14 people. Just click like. It will raise the likelihood of people getting the recommended stream. You could also do that. We have 99 likes, which is actually not a bad turnaround. My mom's dead, Mike. Oh, sorry, Ben. Then she can't help. 12. I don't have an Aunt Lucy. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
How about Aunt Martha? It seems everyone has a Martha relation. Save Martha. Where did you say Martha? I already shared the link, so it's time to wait. Well, you could try sharing it somewhere else, maybe Facebook, to the 2 people who still go to Facebook. Sorry, Ben, he couldn't keep her mouth shut. She couldn't keep her mouth shut. 141. Ooh, nice. See, it's working, guys. Get that share out. Hit that like button. Now it's 140. We only need 10. 10 more. Why did you say that name? Because I'm badly written.
Terribly written, yeah.
I don't have one of those either. All right. Your Uncle Joe. Call Uncle Joe. We need 8 more viewers. 8 more. And the raffle begins. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. No, she couldn't. She passed in 2009 of kidney failure. Ben, you're really kind of bringing the stream down. A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Ben's mother died in 2009 of kidney failure. 143.
Ben Punchetti.
Yeah. Everyone has an Uncle Joe. That is correct. Just share, Mike. I already shared.
I had a Grandpa Joe.
All right, I'll share it, and I will write at 150 viewers. All right, a Grandpa Joe?
Mm-hmm. World War II.
I'm sure I had an ancestor named Joe, because for hundreds of years, everyone in my side of the family, the Miller side, well, my dad's side of the family, had names with J. Josiah, Jedediah, Jeremiah, Jerry, Jerome,
Josiah works.
George.
I'm sure people named Josiah go by Joe.
Yeah, my Josiah goes by Joe.
Mm-hmm.
At 150 viewers, I give away CGA signed Lonestar number 1. Let's do this. All right. 146. 146. Didn't get notifications either. Yeah, hit that like that.
I didn't get notification until about 15 minutes into your stream.
Figures. Jughead. No, so I was actually the first first person probably in my family in like hundreds of years to not have a J in his name.
Oh,
My dad dropped the ball on that one.
no doubt.
Oh well. Not much of one for tradition, I guess. Jughead. Hey, Robin Chang. Welcome to the party. I got mine, but Tug was on. Hey, Tug. Hey there. Is Tug on still? 146. We're so close. JJJ Mike. 150. All right, let's do this. All right, if you are interested in getting this Comics Gate Alliance cover, then for the next 30 seconds, just type CGA in the chat. This is for American only, unless you want to pay for shipping. If you're foreign and you're willing to drop $15 for shipping, that's fine. But otherwise, America only. $10 for Canada. So hit CGA. That's the magic word. CGA. Next 30 seconds. That's 30 seconds. Did you know that?
Is it?
Yeah. All right, scrolling. Here I go. Rolling, scrolling. Closing my eyes and stopping. Asuka. If you are in America, you have won. Otherwise, you have to agree to pay whatever, $10 or $15 for foreign shipping. You can email me. I'm putting it in the chat right now. underdogmike@att.net. Email me, Asuka, and let me know. Liam says, I'll pay. Liam, you didn't win.
Aww.
Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody had a super chat. Oh, let me just click it. Mark C for $5 said, Mike, I said to head sketch drawings of my character to you on Twitter. Which one did you like better, the animated or the more realistic? I did see that. I liked the more realistic one better. I did. So, thanks for the super chat and thanks for dropping the art in there. All right, so let's see. Let's do something crazier. Let's do something.
You want to get nuts? Come on.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. How about if we can get it to 200 people watching? Dang it. Now I can't get this chat off. All right, there we go. Let's go down to the bottom. All right, Asuka. You're welcome, Asuka. All right, what do you guys think I should do for the next giveaway? Say within the next hour, because then before it ends, I got to go over to my mom's house for her birthday dinner. I won something on an AVS stream, but never received it. You know, somebody won something, won one of these on the AVS stream last night and never emailed me. So, oh well. Another Lonestar? Another Lonestar.
How old's your mom?
How about cover B? Hold the fort, John.
Okay. No one can see what I'm doing, but I am drawing a cyber frog. I'll turn my camera on. How's that, guys? Let's see. Bam. Oh, let me take the block off. That's a Band-Aid because of the one time Mike turned my camera on. We were off air, but it put me into paranoia ever since. So let's see. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm going to try to get this. There's my
nice.
My cyber frog. That's my very first cyber frog. This is me trying to warm up to these pens and figure things out. Did a fair amount of rendering on it. Now these all have to be colored too, so I also have almost no experience coloring. So this is all going to be a learning process. But there's my first card, my first cyber frog card. So there you guys go.
Looks good, brother.
Thanks.
All right, instead of a cover B, look what I found. A metal print from the first campaign of the classic Lonestar cover. So this will be the giveaway for just before I end this stream, which probably be within the hour. So this will be the next giveaway. Everybody like? Huh? All right. Yeah, there's literally no other way to get these because I don't sell them. All right. CGA, nice. End the stream now, says Jason. Oh, look at that. We did the giveaway and now we dropped below 150 again.
Man in Lunacy says, I'm looking good for 97 years old. Thank you.
Too shiny? People CGAing preemptively. Oh. That won't be the keyword this time. We like it long time. My message will come from an email that starts with com. All right. Let me entertain you. Oh, wait a second. What's this? There's magic in the air.
Where's that from?
Ooh. One item. It looks like I just got the proof for the Meg. Sweet.
Right.
Sweet. All right.
When is that planning to ship?
Well, I've been waiting. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but I've been waiting for these proofs.
Oh, like your printer?
No. My pre-press.
I got a guy.
I
got a guy, Mike.
Well, that's the thing. I got two guys, and they're both very professional, and I had no idea why both of them are taking so long. I don't want to. I mean, granted, they all, they have lives and stuff. But if you're gonna take
You're
a job,
paying them, aren't you?
If you're gonna take a job, yeah, if you're gonna take a job. So, anyways.
Yeah.
Why didn't you make that print an actual cover? Asks Cryptic Collectibles. Because the only issue that print would make a valid cover for would be issue 2, Soul of the Soldier, and I already have 4 covers for Soul of the Soldier, so I didn't want to just roll out a 5th cover. Although, new tiers. Six Gun 2. No, I've got Deal with the Devil now, and I've got Meg. I've got to go through both of them to, proof the proofs. And then Six Gun. As soon as Six Gun's in hand, I can get them to the printer. Woo! That'd be great. Peter Mike says, "Come on, Mike, that cover is better than Ethan's." Aw.
Shots fired.
I know, right? How about a variant for a collected edition?
Collected edition of Lonestar?
Yeah, I don't want to do variant. No, when I do the collected edition, it's just going to be one cover.
Yeah, right. Mike, you are the last person to do one cover in the world.
Well, okay, if I do like a hardcover version, it might have one cover, and then if I do a soft cover with a different cover, that might be the deal. But I'm not going to do variant trades. That's just kind of weird. Unless I just do like first printing and then like bring it out again, second printing as a different cover, whatever.
Yeah, like down the line, yeah.
Yeah. Claudio says, "I spent $300 USD this month on video games and Indiegogo comics." Well, my goodness. I hope some of that was on my comics.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Regardless of who you backed.
45. Oh, we are over $146,106. Well, we're not over that. We're at that, but we just crossed 146. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody needs somebody. Liberty Bell says, one cover, 98 tears. A whole comic made of covers only. Yeah, I believe that was called The Death of Superman.
No.
That Hitler cover would sell like popcorn.
Wait, you have a Hitler cover?
This one.
I'll wait my 15 seconds for it to pop on my screen.
The punching Hitler cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a Hitler cover. Come on. And oddly, I can't ship this to Germany. Because this is illegal in Germany.
Oh, yeah,
this is contraband in Germany because it's got swastikas on it.
What about my cover? My cover has a swastika on it.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I would suggest if you're German, you don't buy that cover.
Well, it's their problem to deal with, right?
That is correct. The Hitler cover is your best cover, Mike. LOL. Says Liam. Everybody celebrate. Lone Star number 4 will be nothing but covers. It'll be covers of covers.
Yeah, you can do a cover book.
Yeah, true.
The Art of Lone Star.
I could do something with a certain Mike Waringo shall not be named cover.
Mm-hmm. You could show my original black and white next to your inked version.
Yeah, I've got stuff for like, when I do a collected edition, I can add a whole lot of cool stuff, The Germans don't need to be spurred on again. Yeah, that's true. It's true. The 97 covers Lone Star. The prohibition against swastikas has an exemption for art, does it? Does it really?
I don't know, because when I was at Image, even I have a German like little hardcover of a Hellboy book, and the swastikas are all altered.
Yeah. Yep. It's weird. It's just history. It's just history, guys. If you portray them as the bad guys, I don't see why you don't portray the bad symbols for the bad guys.
Yeah, they just would rather forget.
Oh, man. 7 hours to go, John.
Mm-hmm. 7 glorious hours.
7 glorious hours. Yeah, and so I'll probably, gosh, if I'm going to dinner, probably around 6 something.
Mike, you don't get to go out for dinner on the last night of your campaign.
It's my mom's birthday.
Ugh,
my brother just got here from Portland.
Terrible planner.
I didn't know when I extended the campaign. I wasn't looking at anything. Oh, good, this lands right on my mom's birthday. It just said an extra 30 days. I didn't. You have 365 days in the year.
I'd just give my mom a card and then I'd go out and buy her dinner the next day. Like, sorry, Mom. This is a $20,000 me sitting with you. Yeah. I don't think she's going to pay you 20 grand.
Oh, she's paid me more than that over my life, so I owe her for her
not
birthday.
Tonight. I'd leave my mom in the dust, and she'd understand. My mom would understand.
Ruthless. Yeah. Malin will cover you for all 7 hours.
Yeah.
Malin will be hosting from my channel.
Yep. No, I can't do
Mass
7 hours, but
follow.
I can hang for a bit while I'm just kind of noodling out these cards.
Chillaxing. Chillaxing and relaxing.
Trying to learn these ancient tools.
So are your markers, the color markers, are they
I haven't bought them yet. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's, but I'm thinking Prisma because they're cheaper.
Yeah, I use Prismacolors. I didn't get them because they're cheaper. I like the tips on them. Yeah. The chisel.
Because I don't do enough of this coloring stuff to really warrant buying the high end stuff, So
yeah. Mark C's says church camp, and now your mom's birthday is sabotaging your campaign, Mike.
Yeah.
I know, God and family. Jeez. Who puts God and family above money?
Well,
kind of a nut.
I think your mom would be happy if she just got a card and a $20 bill from you tonight.
She got a card, and my brother and I got her a MacBook, or not a MacBook, a Mac. What do they call us? iPad Pro. iPad Pro. Oh, looks like I got another campaign contribution. Let's see what it is. 146,106 to 146,161. Very nice. Very nice. So let's kind of deal through this for those who might be new. First of all, if anyone here hasn't been paying attention, this will be the giveaway just before the stream ends. So keep in mind, one very cool aluminum metal print signed by yours truly. If you're in Germany, sorry. Monster Hunt Late Risers deal, all 4 metal prints of all 4 covers, which is actually only 3 metal prints, but one of them is double sized because it's 2 prints together. And then all 4 of the covers, all signed. The metal prints will be signed and numbered 1 of 100. Digital comic version, self-explanatory. Monster Hunt, the standalone crossover comic featuring Graveyard Shift, Jawbreakers, and Lonestar and the Unknown Soldiers. And if you hit this perk, you can pick which cover you want. 99 claimed in the new tier, the new version. Lonestar Soul of the Soldier, signed. Oh, by the way, Monster Hunt does come signed. Soul of the Soldier comes signed. Also, if you click it, you can pick of these 4 covers that are available here. Lone Star, Soul of the Soldier, black and white, virgin. Also signed. Also drop down menu to pick which cover you want. Print and digital. You click that. You get in case you want to read Heart of the Hero but don't want to buy it, you get the PDF for Heart of the Hero and Soul of the Soldier, and you get the signed cover. Ignore this Lone Star signed cover D. That's a goof up. You just get the 1 copy. So, color and black and white variant. That gets you both covers, both signed. And again, you get to pick drop down menu. You can pick which one you want. Lone Star and Monster Hunt. You can get Lone Star, Soul of the Soldier, and Monster Hunt, and you do also get to pick which cover you want with the drop down menu. Lone Star Issue 1, Heart of the Hero, and Lone Star, Soul of the Soldier. This would be cover A for Heart of the Hero, and your choice on cover for Soul of the Soldier. 68 out of 250 claimed. Wow, that went up quite a bit since yesterday. Monster Hunt 4-pack. You can get all 4 books, all 4 covers signed by me for the low price of $80. Lone Star for the troops. That is, you get, check this out. You get all 4 covers of Lone Star, Soul of the Soldier. You get the PDFs of Soul of the Soldier and Heart of the Hero, and permission to send those to anyone who has served or is serving our country that you know would like comics. Plus, the troops will get a minimum of 10 copies of Soul of the Soldier as well. Last time I did this, I managed to send 3,000 copies to the troops. So hopefully we can get that bumped up from only 17 claimed this time around. I want everything. One person has claimed everything. I want everything. What are you doing? Stupid thing. Let me scroll back up. I want everything. You get Soul of the Soldier A, B, C, and D, and all 4 of the covers, the Virgin covers, and all 4 of the Monster Hunt covers. So you get a total of 12 comics, all signed for 1 low price.
All right.
And then we still have the Lone Star Heart of the Hero sketch covers, which are these. It won't necessarily come with Angel. Usually they come with Lone Star on them, but if you do want Angel, then you can just send me a special message and I can draw Angel on there, or Svarog, or, I mean, honestly, if you want Batman on it, I don't care. Or if you actually want to be in Lone Star, you want to be featured as a vampire or a victim somewhere in the book, you can click Be a Vampire, Be a Victim. Do it. Do it now. So those are your choices. Some of these will disappear when it goes into an in-demand store. But let's see, 146, 266. Whoa, that was a big bump up. Ooh, somebody just bought something big. Let's see. Let's find out what it was, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a number. I just got a flurry of stuff in. 517 signed cover. Gosh, this computer sucks. Combo. And another combo. So, wow, yeah. Bam, bam, bam. All 3 in a row. Nice. Very nice. I guess, gosh, when I actually try to sell the book, it sells. Weird. I should try that more often.
Yeah. So should Marvel and DC. All these guys.
Oh yeah, if you guys here, let me scroll down this a little slower so you can see the different covers. So here's cover A for Lone Star, Broken Glass. That's my artwork. Colors by John Barry. Here is the John Malin. Pencils, digital pencils by John Malin. Inks by myself. Colors by Brett R. Smith. Is this showing
Jawbreaker's team.
I think this is showing up all right. Then we have the Gone with the Wind cover. Also, pencils and inks by me and colors by Janon John Jamberry. And then we have the Ethan Van Sciver, colored by the great and glorious Kyle Ritter. Then moving on to the Monster Hunt comic, which again is a separate comic with its own story. Please, please, please do keep that in mind if you are looking to get everything on the campaign. This is cover A and B combined. Cover A will just be the Lonestar and the Unknown Soldier side. Cover B will be the Jawbreaker side. Both sides will feature a partial head of Mick Mayhew and the Graveyard Shift team back here. The cover, I think it's cover C, is the Kanan White. Yeah, it's cover C. Kanan White, also colored by the great and glorious Kyle Ritter. Beautiful, beautiful colors. And then the Elliot Fernandez, also colored by Kyle Ritter. Man, I'm telling you, these are going to look so freaking banging on metal.
Yeah.
Man. Kyle's
people are saying time to kick the kids off the Xbox. It's potatoing out on you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it is looking pretty choppy.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Let me hit refresh on here.
All right, let me go kick the kids.
Oh, it doesn't look bad. Everyone hit refresh. Mike thinks his kids are getting in between him and his money. He'll kick them off the Xbox. But he won't tell Mom, hey, let's do this tomorrow. Let's see. Peter Mike John doesn't say a thing about his prego lady. Who's the prego lady? My character? One of my characters? I don't see it. Not on what Mike has on screen right now. None of your business. John, did you watch the Black Pink video yet? I don't even know what that is. What's the Black Pink video?
I cannot believe I'm getting hungry again.
Mike, they're saying that I think Lilith is Prego. One of the characters look Prego on the covers. Who is it?
What?
I don't know. I don't see. I can't see it on this one.
On the cover I'm showing the Elliot Fernandez one?
Oh, they're saying Blackpink is the Korean girl group. I haven't heard of this.
Black is a who's a what's it?
Yeah, you have my attention at Korean girl group. Hey. Captain Hiltz is saying tangents, John.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, they think someone looked prego. You didn't have a Matthew Weldon cover, did you?
No, not yet.
I'm about to find out how quick this stuff dries. I'm glad I got extra cards because I might need them.
Who looks pregnant? Nobody looks pregnant. What on earth are you guys talking about?
Maybe they're trolling.
Maybe. Anyways, let's scroll up and see if we've moved any comics.
Oh, they're talking about the Malin cover.
The Malin cover.
So, did I draw someone pregnant? I don't think I even drew
any
bellies.
No, that's his shoulder. That's not her pregnant belly. That's his.
I see. Yeah. So that there's a swastika on there, and that should be corrected by the time it gets to print.
Yeah. It shall be.
The interior of the swastika should not be red.
Right. Okay. All right, Asuka, I got your address, so we should be good to go. 2787. I wonder how many backers I'll have by the time this thing ends. I'd like to have 3,000. That'd be sick.
Oh, 3,000 would be great. Where are you at? 20 what? Or
2787.
2,000? Oh man,
2787.
27, beautiful. Yeah, because I think we did like, I don't know. Hold on, I'll look. No point in guessing when I can look. Let's see how many backers Graveyard Shift had. 2,045 backers. So yeah, I would love to see 2,500 backers. Just because, like what I was saying before, was the shipping will change the dollar amount regardless of backer numbers, because we'll have that, higher number. So we're gonna have to really look at the backers and make sure that we see a increase there. That's kind of the judge of success. And I'm hoping 2,500. And you beat that by 2, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. Well, you get growth, man. You get growth.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, on another note, you ever checked out the Action Bible? Yeah, that's the Bible my young ones read. They love that Action Bible.
Didn't you have a guy on here that drew that?
Yeah. That was
an Italian guy or something, wasn't he?
Sergio Cariello. Yeah, he came on Drawn and Quartered one night.
Right.
I called that Nazi baby bump tangent months ago, says Aunt Matthew Fowler. Matthews is claiming his ground here. He's saying that is my Nazi pregnant bump tangent.
Yeah.
Captain Hiltz asks, John, will you offer a tier that includes first Graveyard Shift with the second?
Yeah, there will be one that is just Volume 1, Volume 2, and that's it. That'll have the $10 flat for domestic, $12 for international. And then I think we're going to have another one that is going to have Volume 2 and the supplemental. So those will probably both be $50 tiers. So if you already got Volume 1, all you have to do is get Volume 2 and supplemental, and then you've completed your collection for Graveyard Shift.
Dynamo wants everyone to stop trolling John Weldon.
John Weldon?
Who draws everyone pregnant. That's the joke, people. Oh, hey, man, yeah. Ooh, Geeks and Gamers just texted me asking me if I want to go live.
Are you going to go?
Well, I'm asking him when. We can do it in a few minutes if you want. Heck yeah.
Yeah, you'd be reaching out to a good audience there.
All right, that means I'm doing the giveaway now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. If you want this Lonestar metal print, then type in Spitfire over the next 30 seconds, and then I will go in. I'll give you 15 seconds to start, and then boom, 15 seconds, and then 30 seconds, and then I will do the thing. Now keep in mind, again, if you are a U.S. resident, this will be free. If you are foreign, if you're Canadian, I'll need $10. Otherwise, don't bother. If you're outside of Canada or the continental United States, $15 for shipping. All right, scrolling. Oh, oops, went too high. Scrolling, rolling, closing my eyes and clicking. Dynamo, are you cheating?
Scrolling.
Dynamo, you're not. All right, I'm checking it because he's got a wrench. Oh, no. Huh. Dynamo did not cheat. Dynamo, you got it, buddy. You know the deal. Underdog Mike at att.net. That's my email. Send me your address. make sure you tell me what you won. I mean, I know, but I just want to make sure I have it in there. And I will get that packed up and out tomorrow. Congratulations, and thank you, everybody. Thank you, John Malin, for being here and supporting me, buddy. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And thanks, everyone, for coming in and watching How to Crowdfund Successfully and watching me on Pimp My Lonestar book. I'm going over to Geeks and Gamers, so...
Yeah. Oh, real quick, July 16th, everyone, Graveyard Shift, Volume 2. So save up the money and let's have a great big first day launch.
Absolutely. Guys, it's over. You can stop typing Spitfire now. It's over. Go to Geeks and Gamers. I'll see you there.
All right. Later, all.
Later.